Welcome to Donington for the next round of the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championships. It's great conditions here today at Donington Park. I think the drivers are going to be very happy with the conditions out on track. I think especially we're going to be keeping an eye on Aaron Thompson today, who did very, very well last time. 2 podium places. So let's just go over to the grid now and see what's happening.
Well, the man to watch today, Nathan Edwards, who set his first pole position time, Aaron Thompson second, and then Cameron Pugh and Carlito Moracco. Conor Grady next with Elliot Wilson. Following them, it's Michael Higgs and Ronan Quinn. Richard Crisp, a newcomer, he's 9th on the grid from Alex Tate. Then Lewis Kent and Sikander Hussain completing the grid here. 12 cars, a new benchmark for the championship. I don't think we've had 12 before, so the success of the BRSCC Fiesta Juniors continues to grow, and a great start from Aaron Thompson from the outside of the front row. Thompson leads down to Redgate, and swooping there from the middle of the track to the inside is Michael Higgs, double winner last time out at Snetterton. Higgs is up to 3rd. It's Nathan Edwards, no, he's 4th at the moment because it's Carlito Moracco who's there in 4th place, but about to be passed by Higgs, who's got the inside line as they head down the Craner curves for the first time. They're side by side. Moracco there with Higgs. Higgs in a blue and green car gets that 3rd place. Our camera is at the old hairpin, and Thompson throwing the car into the old hairpin from Nathan Edwards, the poleman, who's in 2nd. Edwards a little bit tardy out of old hairpin, loses 2nd to Higgs. Is he going to lose 3rd to Moracco as well? Yes, he does. So Edwards with some work to do, but now he's regained momentum and he's all over the rear end of Moracco's car. The second white car with Rad on the side is our new driver, the number 56 car, which is Richard Crisp, comes from Malden, another Essex boy joining the championship. Very welcome he is too. He's being chased by Cameron Pugh, but it's the man who won the first 2 races of the season, Aaron Thompson, leading his Jam Sport teammate Michael Higgs down the straight with the form that we saw from him. Now, you'd normally be expecting the cars to, as we were looking at them, turn left there, but using the Grand Prix circuit today. And Richard Crisp in his first car race, you can see door handling with Cameron Pugh in red on the outside, coming down into the hairpin. Crisp gets the better turn in, and I think he's going to make the pace up. Comes back out the racing line, the outside of the circuit. They climb back uphill. This is where they're going to do effectively another 180-degree turn. Pugh on the inside of Conor Grady in the number 8. Grady goes past Crisp as well. So a good manoeuvre, but it's Aaron Thompson leading from Michael Higgs in 2nd position. Thompson, who is by 3 points the championship leader coming to Donington Park this weekend. Nathan Edwards 3rd in the championship on 106 points, and Nathan only 1 point clear of Conor Grady. As off goes Cameron Pugh into the gravel. Is that going to be into retirement? It depends how far he's gone into the gravel and how much momentum he had as well. Well, some terrific racing already in the early laps of this 20-minute race around the Grand Prix circuit here. As I said, the best entry we've had, so competition is getting more and more fierce by the round. And some of the records that we've had set in the past by the likes of JJ Ross and Rob Cox and Jack Mitchell, they're all going to fall, and when they do, of course, the records are falling with bigger grids, so it's going to be harder to break those records. And Aaron Thompson's got a couple of those records in his sight. He's just about to go out of shot, the race leader. Then it's Michael Higgs in 2nd position. 3rd place, Carlito Moracco, who's running in 3rd. This could be Carlito's first podium here. He's had a 6th and 7th at Silverstone first time out, 11th and 8th at Snetterton last time. And you can see very clearly looking comfortable with the car. Nathan Edwards, then Richard Crisp, followed by Conor Grady in car number 8. So unusually for these cars, it's a very rare outing to use the Grand Prix circuit. So when we're looking at lap records here, we'll be looking at the new lap record to be set. We go in car with Michael Higgs. And Michael Higgs, shaking his head there, and naughty but now I don't see what happened on the way in, but clearly Michael Higgs has got time to be able to send signals out to the driver in third place. Here's Aaron Thompson, who is very, very clearly in the lead. Aaron Thompson up across the line, taking pit signals from Jam Sport, and at the moment it's a Jam Sport 1-2, but Morocco comes out of the slipstream. He's going to look for the big sweep around the outside into Redgate. Are they going to be side by side when they get there? No, Michael Higgs has got the better line, so Higgs holds on to second place. The man who is second in the championship. I mentioned that Edwards is third, then Conor Grady. Ronan Quinn is next, but this is a really great battle we've got for second position. I've got to say, a cracking start by the two Jam Sport guys. Aaron Thompson from the outside of the front row, the blue car, who's coming under pressure, and Morocco looks up the inside line. Morocco's through into second place. Michael Higgs down to third. So what could Michael Higgs do? I think he probably wanted to get his head down and try and chase Aaron Thompson, who he beat soundly in the second event, but he's got his hands full here with Carlito, who's been absolutely superb. The ginger Italian, as he's known, from Bookham. And closing up, Higgs closing up big time under braking there. Coming through Coppice and onto Exhibition Straight. It looks like the 34 car has got a better run. So Michael Higgs, how can he use this run? How can he use the momentum? Is it going to be down the inside and into the chicane which leads down into the GP loop? The answer no, because Morocco has held on to that second place with Michael Higgs still in third, and Aaron Thompson, who's got the fastest lap of the race on lap 2, establishing the lap record, 156.105, averaging 77.12 miles per hour. But this is where the main action is. Michael Higgs, third position, chasing second position. Now watch as they come down into the chicane. It'll be left and then right back onto the straight. Higgs is through. Michael Higgs back into second position. Morocco down to third, but he will chase as they go down. Coming up now is Nathan Edwards as well. In car with Edwards, who's going to look down the inside of Morocco into the hairpin. Side by side, Morocco's going wide. He saw Higgs just in time. There's a late turn in from Morocco, but no damage done. And up into third place now goes Nathan Edwards. We've got Richard Crisp trying to join in his first car race as well, but Morocco's got some really good pace there. Back into second position. Just a little bit wide, and that might afford him a tighter turn out and along the straight. It's still Aaron Thompson who is out front as they go on to the last lap of this 2.4873 mile Donington Park circuit. Higgs back in second, so it's Higgs from Morocco here on the last lap. Nathan Edwards running in fourth position. Then it is Richard Crisp, who's had a terrific debut here, up into fifth place on his first car race. So Richard Crisp in fifth position, a little bit of a gap back then to Conor Grady in car number 8. Grady fourth in the championship, and we're seeing round by round different results manifesting themselves as the Daniels Motorsport car challenges for third place side by side with Morocco, who's on the outside, Nathan Edwards on the inside. The run down towards Coppice, you can see there Morocco's got a little bit more speed out of the corner. Edwards trying hard but still back in fourth position. Michael Higgs in front. Aaron Thompson is away and down the road as we focus on the battle for second position coming down the Exhibition Straight. A cracking BRSCC Fiesta Junior race, and our first of two, this round 5 of the championship. Michael Higgs now looking a little bit more settled in that second position as he heads down towards the hairpin on the last lap. We go in car with Nathan Edwards once again. How far can Nathan close up under braking? Well, he does close up. I don't think at the moment, not in a position to challenge, and he's going to look at the outside line here. Morocco is all over the back of Michael Higgs and looking at the outside line, but here comes Aaron Thompson, who's even got the time to do a victory wiggle along the straight. He's got the win from second place, fastest lap A big celebration from Aaron Thompson, who takes his third win of the season. Here is the battle for third place. It is Michael Higgs who gets second position from Nathan Edwards. A battle for second position, I should have said, with Carlito Morocco. In actual fact, we're seeing on the time screen getting a penalty which will drop him down. The result, here's the result. Thompson from Higgs, Edwards third, Richard Crisp fourth on his Fiesta debut from Conor Grady, Carlito Morocco sixth from Ronan Quinn, then Alex Tate, Lewis Kent in ninth.
Congratulations, Aaron. We've been here before. First position. Just tell us what you did to hold that lead. There's a bit of a battle going on behind you, so I don't know whether you're aware of that or not.
Yeah, the battle behind me obviously helps out massively. I mean, just managed to absolutely nail the start, get in front of Nathan to a point where I didn't actually have to defend into the first corner. Literally just got my head down and just pulled a gap. I mean, I did what I needed to do, ended up winning.
Congratulations, a familiar face here now with the post-race interviews.
Yeah, qualifying yesterday I had a little bit of a problem. I had a puncture on my left rear, which I didn't know about, neither did the team, so that really held me back in qualifying. So I started 7th on the grid, and once I sorted the puncture out, I just had to get a good start today, and that really helped me today, getting a good start, getting up from 7th to 4th, and moving from 4th up to 2nd, and then battling with Carlito and Nathan.
Congratulations, well done on the podium again. Snetterton a few weeks ago, you got a double podium, your first time, so congratulations. Just tell us what you've done now to secure that place today.
Yeah, no, we had a fantastic race. I mean, yeah, the start wasn't very good. We had some big moments with the old hairpin, but with Carlito and Michael Higgs battling, it just let us catch them back up again. And every time I got past, I was making mistakes, but fortunately we got back through, and last lap, just going into the last hairpin, the last corner, stuck it down the inside and it worked. So to get third on the last lap was good. We didn't know that Carlito had a problem, but no, a 5-second penalty, but it was really good.
Welcome back to Donington Park, where Aaron Thompson starts on pole position, Michael Higgs second, then Nathan Edwards and debut man Richard Crisp, Conor Grady and Carlito Morocco on row 3, Ronan Quinn and Alex Tate on the 4th row, then Lewis Kent, Cameron Pugh, Elliot Wilson and Sikander Hussain due to complete the grid. So Aaron Thompson, who started from P2 last time out, starts from pole by virtue of his win. Green flag from the back of the field. Thompson and Higgs, the two Jam Sport teammates, get the opportunity to go head-to-head this time. Remember, it was a puncture that put Higgs back in 7th on the grid in race number 1. And away we go for round 6 of the 2015 BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. Michael Higgs has got away in the lead. Down into Redgate. Higgs has got the better of Thompson, who dives one way, then the other. There is Richard Crisp, the 14-year-old ex-Carter from Malden, who throws the car into Redgate. He's there in 4th position with Nathan Edwards ahead of him in 3rd place. Sikander Hussain trying to make up progress from the back in the black car. Great to have a double-figure turnout of Fiesta Juniors once again. Conor Grady with Carlito Morocco. Then we've got Ronan Quinn in the yellow and blue car. There is Grady in orange, coming under pressure from Ronan Quinn. And out front, the two Jam Sport guys, renewed battle. Thompson's got the lead on the inside, so Aaron Thompson leads now from his teammate Michael Higgs in 2nd position. Nathan Edwards running in 3rd, the Tunbridge Wells youngster, perhaps on for another podium here. If you look at the results for Nathan Edwards this year, very consistent. 2 4ths at Silverstone, 2 3rds at Snet, a 3rd here at Donington Park in the first race, and he's up ahead. The top 3 breaking clear. A little bit of Richard Crisp in his first car meeting. Very successful young Carter, 14 years of age, so I guess Richard's aim is going to be, now he's old enough to race, perhaps get in a full season next year, so we might be looking at next year's champion. Now, I was talking about statistics in race number 1, and that in terms of race wins, the race win that we saw just earlier was the 7th career win for Aaron Thompson, and that ties him in career wins with Rob Cox. You'll remember Rob racing last year, and puts him joint 3rd in the career totals. JJ Ross having had 11 wins, Charlie Liddell having had 10, and Aaron Thompson now on 7, but could consolidate that third place in the most race wins with 8 if he takes this one, and another 2, and he'll equal Charlie Liddell. So there's every possibility we might see Aaron Thompson as the most successful junior driver. And when you think where these drivers are going now, as we watch a battle for third place, we've got drivers moving up the ladder and racing in the Senior Fiesta Championship, which runs alongside the juniors at most meetings, and we've got several drivers moving up into Ginetta Junior and also into the Renault UK Clio Cup, and ultimately, of course, they're going to be looking at moving into touring cars if that's an option. But certainly by getting these records, that's the way to get noticed by the teams. As Chris spears into the side of Nathan Edwards, who's in the gravel. Nathan Edwards will not be happy about that. It was a definite lunge from Crisp. Here we go, in car with Crisp. Bangs into the side. Nathan Edwards' car goes sideways. Now, has he recovered from that? That's what we need to look at. Yes, he has. There is Nathan Edwards in the 21 car, about to be passed by Ronan Quinn, and one would suspect that there's some damage on Nathan Edwards' car. Nathan is passed. Well, I spoke too soon, didn't I, about podia and the consistency on the podium for Nathan Edwards, and he's got a lot of work to do now to try and get back in terms with Conor Grady. I beg your pardon, car number 20, Ronan Quinn, and he's on the outside line as they go into the chicane over the rumble strips. You can see no advantage there. That bumping negated any advantage. Here comes Conor Grady in car number 8, who goes through as well, and that's probably not done Nathan's car too much good. Conor going wide. Nathan Edwards gets the position back, and up in front of us, Richard Crisp now running in that third position in car number 56. So Nathan Edwards still dicing hard with Conor Grady, and it's Aaron Thompson pulling away. Thompson again improving lap times here. Funnily enough, on lap 2 again, setting his fastest lap, 1:56.855. He's not beating the lap record he established in race number 1. As we look at Carlito Moracco, side by side, Crisp goes a little bit wide, pulls it all back. Good recovery from Crisp there. And this is all learning. Remember, this is the 14-year-old's first race meeting, and really this is where the guys are going to make mistakes from time to time, and that's exactly how they learn. A little bit of dust being kicked up in the background. Now, we don't have in this race Elliot Wilson or Cameron Pugh, both non-finished in race number 1, which is a shame. It's Aaron Thompson away clear of these guys, but we're looking at Ronan Quinn from Nathan Edwards, then Conor Grady. Behind them we've got the likes of Lewis Kent, Alexander Tate, Sikander Hussain, all racing hard, and we're watching the battle between Richard Crisp and Carlito Moracco. And trying to come through now is Nathan Edwards on his recovery drive, side by side again with number 20 Ronan Quinn. Quinn's got his nose in front still, but on the outside line, and Nathan Edwards is going to come through. The Daniels Motorsport car, prepared by multi-race winner Pete Daniels, of course, and here they come down Exhibition Straight. It's on the wrong side. Be on the right side if we were using the short straight for the way into the chicane, but he's on the wrong side for the left turn into the chicane. You saw Conor Grady coming into shot there as well, almost bump drafting. Edwards goes through, this time doesn't rattle the curbs as much. He might be on for a move down on the inside of the hairpin, side by side with Ronan Quinn. He's got the line into the hairpin. This is going to be about the braking and the turning, and whether Ronan Quinn has seen him. I think Ronan has. There is room. Edwards turns in, and I think has got the position. So we go back. Sikander Hussain in the Danoff car. 99 is Alex Tate, and Carlito Moracco, who finds himself further down the order now. So Carlito was up dicing hard with Richard Crisp, finds himself down the order as we go in car with Alex Tate, the Sheffield youngster. Missed the first round of the year with engine problems, sadly, and he's on to repeat his best finish of the year, which was 8th position in race number 1. So Tate working hard. Here is the view from the hairpin. You can see Alex Kent goes through. Sorry, Lewis Kent ahead of Sikander Hussain. And Carlito, Alexander Tate in the orange car. And Sikander Hussain runs a little bit wide, and Carlito looks up to the inside. Onto the last lap though, it's Aaron Thompson looking for his 8th career win, which, as I said, will consolidate third place in the most number of race wins. And remember, this championship is one where drivers only have a limited lifespan. It's 14 to 17 year olds, so you can only realistically stay in it for 2 or 3 seasons, 3 seasons maximum. And so we're not going to see many more than 11 or 12 wins over the course of a driver's career. And for Aaron Thompson here to come and rack up his 8th career win, which it looks like he's going to do, is absolutely brilliant. He's going to overtake Rob Cox in the standings. And Thompson, he's well clear. Thompson with a gap of 6 or so seconds on the last lap. He comes down Exhibition Straight. We'll look in his belt. What if we'll see the victory wiggle again from Thompson? You can see his teammate Michael Higgs, who's running second again. This is not going to make the championship lead a huge lead for Thompson. It's going to take it out to 10 points. It was 3 points coming into the round. It's going to go out now to 10 points by my calculations. Thompson will be on 184. Michael Higgs will be on 174. Nathan Edwards will stay third, and it'll be a little bit of breathing space for him over Conor Grady. But here into the last corner is Aaron Thompson, who set the record of being the youngest ever race driver, you might remember a couple of seasons ago, to start a motor race. And here's the victory wiggle from Aaron Thompson, who makes it a second double of the season to take the win here at Donington Park. Round 6 goes to Thompson. Here comes Michael Higgs in second position. So here's confirmation of the result. Thompson from Higgs. Another podium for Nathan Edwards. Richard Crisp gets a penalty for driving standards. Then Ronan Quinn, Conor Grady in 6th from Lewis Kent, Alex Tate next from Sikander Hussain and Carlito Moracco. And the championship standings on drop scores looking like this. Thompson leading by 8 points from Michael Higgs, Nathan Edwards third, Conor Grundy next from Ronan Quinn and Sikander Hussain.
Here we are. Congratulations again. 2 podium wins today. Not a fantastic stop, although you did pull away first. You did sort of lose that place after a few minutes. How did you get it back?
Well, off the start, Michael always gets a good start. I knew he'd be alongside me. He jumped me on the start. But then coming through the crane of curves, I was gaining on him in the toe. He made a mistake going into the old hairpin and managed to capitalise on that. Get down the inside of him, sideways sides, all the way through to McLean's. I managed to get my nose in front and get in position. And then we just went from there. I knew Michael was my teammate, as I said. He's not going to do anything stupid. He's going to sit behind me. We're going to go together to get away from everyone and then battle for the lead. But I just seemed to pull a bigger and bigger gap every time I looked in my mirrors. So, but yeah, a good race. Big thanks to Rock Oil, Jamsfield and SDT Contracts for allowing me to race. I mean, it's been a good weekend.
Congratulations, a 2 and a 2 for you today. You did have a brilliant start, but you just lost it as you went around that first bend. What happened?
So yeah, I did get a good start, and I managed to get in front of Aaron, which I was really happy about. I tried to get my head down and pull a gap, but for the first lap he was on my back bumper quite sharply, and I had to try and pull a gap quite quick. Unfortunately, I made a mistake, and he managed to get alongside me and pull ahead. And after that, he sort of checked out and went down the road.